Go ahead.
Okay, first one comes from Dwight Davis on YouTube. I was released from incarceration in 2005. During my release, immigration gave me a 10-year ban. I've been in Jamaica ever since. My ban is up. What are my options?
Why was he arrested? What was he charged with?
It just said that
If you're deported, I need to know why you were deported before I can answer what your options are. So in all the deportation questions, tell me why you're in deportation. Tell me what your criminal records are. Vanessa.
Alice Jasper on YouTube. I had an appointment I-751 next month, and my spouse and I just separated last November. We haven't filed for divorce yet. What am I supposed to do? My ex-spouse wants to show up with me. I got an interview for I-751 and N-400 the same day.
I would get a divorce. If you and your spouse are no longer living together, and your ex-wife is going to show up anyway, that is a recipe for disaster. I would file a divorce immediately. You're not eligible for the N-400 because you're no longer in a bona fide marriage with your spouse. I would do a divorce. I would convert the I-751 to a waiver based on a bona fide marriage that terminated in divorce.
Okay, Sandro Campbell on YouTube. It's been almost a year waiting for my marriage-based green card interview, AOS. Been waiting for a schedule since March 9th, 2020. Should my interview be any day now?
Probably, but because of coronavirus, who knows for sure?
Guy Boyish on YouTube. I got a VAWA. I filed in December of 2019 and have not yet got prima facie or a decision. I also filed for AOS and heard nothing either. Do you think I can file a mandamus for the prima facie in VAWA?
Well, you want to file for a prima facie, but you may want to file for a VAWA, but the fact that you didn't get the prima facie means that most likely they didn't think you submitted a credible application. But we would need to review everything before we file any sort of mandamus. But yes, you are in mandamus territory.
Okay, Janice Moses on Facebook. My friend did her green card interview before her I-601 was filed. What's the waiting period to get the green card? P.S. She also got an I-551 stamp on her passport.
Well, if she got the I-551 stamp, she's a lawful resident of the United States. That is her permanent residence. It's a temporary green card. When will they mail her the green card in the mail? Hopefully in 8 or 12 weeks.
The Accent YouTuber on YouTube. I got married in 2016, got my permanent residence in 2017, still currently married with a beautiful daughter. Can I do my citizenship this year?
When you got a permanent residence in 2017, you can do your citizenship this year, correct?
Stephanie Rivera on Facebook. USCIS denied my friend I-130 and I-485 from her first marriage. Now she's remarried. How soon can her husband file for her?
The next day. Don't delay, file.
Chalupas Brown on YouTube. What's the process to file single and how long does it take to get a work permit and travel documents? What are the chances of getting a green card?
File single, I guess you're filing as an abused spouse. I would assume that's what they refer. If you can prove you're an abused spouse and you can prove you're a person of good moral character, and you can prove that it was a bona fide marriage, yeah, pretty good chances. But you got to prove your case.
Okay, Camille Grab on YouTube. I came here in 2007 on an F1 visa, dropped out of school in 2009. Never had any contact with immigration or got into trouble. Can my employer sponsor me for the EB3 category?
No, because you've overstayed now and you have a 10-year bar if you go home and you're ineligible to adjust here.
Hill 6060 on YouTube. Can I file for I-485, I-864, and I-131 only when I start to file my AOS?
Yes.
Okay, Andrea Clark on YouTube. My son is the F1 student. His father is the LPR. He submitted an I-130, 485, and EAD along with his I-130 for his siblings in Jamaica in December 2020. He'll be 21 this year. What will happen for him?
You filed for his siblings or filed for himself?
So the son is the F1 student and his father is the LPR. So
and filed the adjustment for him or just an I-130? I didn't understand. What was this?
He submitted the I-130, 485, and EAD.
What'll happen is eventually he'll get his green card because he's under the Child Status Protection Act, because you get the tendency of the I-130 to stay in the F2A category?
Sapin Thacker on YouTube. My friend was in a bona fide marriage when he applied for his 5-year citizenship rule. He is already separated from his wife and has his 10-year green card and got his green card through marriage. Will this affect his citizenship?
No, because he's had a green card for more than 5 years.
Okay. Adrian Williams on YouTube. What evidence should you provide to show that your lawyer was inefficient in advising you about immigration consequences on your criminal case?
Whatever his malpractice that he gave, I don't know what he did. So we would, it's a case by case basis. I don't know what happened on your case. Myslov
Minkov on YouTube. I recently managed to schedule an info pass appointment to get an update regarding my AOS based on VAWA. Should I also bring an updated medical since my medical is already expired?
No, because it's just an info pass appointment. You're not going to hand the medical to anybody there. Wait for your interview to do the medical.
Only boy, last name high. I got my CR1 visa in October. I'm married 2 years this January. Am I going to get my 10-year green card or a 2-year?
Married. Well, if you get approved after the 2-year anniversary, then you'll get a 10-year. I think that's what happened, right? Am I doing the math right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sounds like a 10-year to me.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.